What's up, guys? This is Sin and I'm back here with a new top 5, and today we are doing top 5 favorite dark types. And I've done monotype run with dark types before, and all these Pokemon that I've used before, and I really like all these dark types. So a lot of these dark types, well, actually all of these dark types on my list, I've had a personal connection with, and I've used them before, and I like them, and I would recommend that you use them too. So here we go on our top 5 favorite dark types. And number 5 coming in this week, we have Scrafty, a repeat offender from last week's top 5 of top 5 fighting types. And Scrafty, well, it is fighting dark fighting, and has a really good moveset. I said this last week. He's really good. You know, I've loved using him before. I used him in Omicron for a little bit, and he had a good moveset, and he just wrecked anything that, you know, stepped in his way. And I love the fact that it's immune to Psychic, even for a fighting type. Well, I mean, all of these dark types are immune to Psychics, but you know what I mean. It's a really good Pokemon to use, and of course, like I said last week, if you didn't see that, go check it out. It's a really good Pokemon, and I love using it. That's why it's number 5 on this week's top 5 dark types. Number 4 this week, we have another repeat offender. It is Honchkrow, and I think Honchkrow was an offender in the top 5 Generation 4. But Honchkrow, I love its, you know, it's not very fast, but if you get hit by that thing, it's pretty much game over. It evolves from Murkrow, it evolves with the Duckstone, and I absolutely love it. I've used it a couple times. I haven't used it a lot recently because of all the Let's Plays I've been doing. I haven't been using it a whole lot. I don't know why. It just never crossed my mind. But I love using it. It's one of my favorite dark types, and that's why it's on this week's list. But, you know, really good Pokemon to use. Not very fast, but yet it packs a punch. So that's why it's number 4. Number 3 this week, I do have Krookodile, another repeat offender from top 5 Generation 5 Pokemon. And I absolutely love Krookodile. I use it a lot in my FFAs. And it's ground dark. A lot of these dark types aren't like solely dark types. Like, a lot of these dark types are mixed in with, like, you know, fighting, flying, fire. This system is ground, ice, maybe. There's a lot of I don't even know if there's electric, but I don't know. That's what Luxray should be if he's ever getting a Mega. That's what he should be, electric dark. But that's just me. But back to Krookodile. Krookodile I use a lot in my FFAs, and he's absolutely powerful. If you give him Moxie, it just makes him much more of a threat. It's just amazing. You know, Crunch, Earthquake, you know, let it set up a couple times, and you got yourself a good Mon. I absolutely love Krookodile, and it's number 3 for that reason. Number 2 this week, I have Weavile. Weavile was not in my top 5 Generation 4, but it has moved up a lot in my recent lists. You know, I've started using it a lot more, and I've absolutely loved it. And the first time I used the Weavile was in the Black 2 Dark Monotype, Egg Scrambled Monotype, or whatever. You know that shitty LP that I had like a few months ago. I absolutely hate Generation 5, but I do love Weavile, and I just love how it's Ice Dark. I think it's the only Ice Dark, to be honest. I think, but anyway, give it like Crunch, Night Slash. It learns a pretty good diverse moveset too. It can learn like Ghost type moves as well, like Shadow Ball and a few other moves as well. But I absolutely love Weavile, and it's moved up slowly on my list. I've become to like it more and more every time I use it. That's why it's number 2 though. And number 1 this week, we have a repeat offender, I think twice, in top 5 Evolutions and top 5 Generation 2. It's Umbreon. Now, a lot of you guys, probably some of you guys are huge Nappy fans, and everybody knows that Nappy does not like Umbreon. But you also have on the flip side, you have Christian, whose mascot's an Umbreon. And, you know, people, it's either you hate Umbreon or you love Umbreon. I mean, I absolutely love it. It's saved my ass in Nuzlocke because of its defense, and it's really just it's meant to troll, and you know how I love to troll, and You know, I always say defense wins championships and defense wins locks, and I absolutely love it. I mean, yeah, it doesn't learn great moves in the pool by leveling up, but I mean, if you actually give it like crunch or something, it might do some decent damage on the offensive side, but probably not a whole lot. Probably couldn't take out like it could probably take out like a weak ass defensive Pokemon like Alakazam or whatever, but really nothing much else. But I absolutely love Umbreon, but it's either you love Umbreon or you pretty much hate Umbreon, and I absolutely love Umbreon. It's actually my favorite evolution too. That's why if you could check out my top 5 evolutions, it's on there too. So I absolutely love Umbreon, and that's my favorite dark type. And that wraps up this week's top 5 on top 5 favorite dark types. Make sure you leave your top 5 in the comment section below. Also, to add on to your comment, make sure you guys vote in the comment section which top 5 type would you like to see for next week. We've got 3 types down. We've gone through fighting, flying, and now dark. So there's 15 other types that we have to go through. And yeah, vote away, guys. Until then, my name is Sin, and I'm out. Peace.